Hello there, wormlings. Black Dragon King here, and welcome back to Let's Play A Link to the Past. Last time we got through Arrghus's aqueducts there, defeated him, and rescued the second maiden. Now we're on to dungeon number 3, Mathula's Lair, up in the dark forest. Let's take the shortcut through there. I know it's been a long time since I came back to this Let's Play, but I'm back. I haven't forgotten where we were. But anyway, we still can't get through that black rock up here to get through to the rest of the village of Outcast there. So we need to find another way to get to there. Let's go through the light world. If we can't get through the dark world, see if we can find a light world entrance. One of those warp tiles, maybe. Got a bunch of soldiers here now. We didn't have any before. Also, while we're here, get our flute out and talk to the old man again. If you play the flute for him, it wakes him up.
Oh, this is my son's flute. Did you meet my son? Where is he? Is he all right? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes.
Okay. Yeah, your son kind of turned into a tree.
Would you keep the flute? Will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way. But still, I wish I could see him once more.
Yeah. You see anything different? Nope. You still talk about the Waterfall of Wishing Fairy. Alright. So, the old man said we should play this flute for the bird in the town square here. If he's talking about this wind indicator, come up to it, you push the button to play the flute. You play the long version of the song. In doing so, releases the bird. Bird is very useful. We'll get plenty of usage out of him later. But what you do with him, you play the flute, he'll come pick you up, and you get to choose where he drops you off. Currently, we're still in this area, so I'm just going to go back to the village. We want to come over here too first. Get your hammer ready. Excuse me. Get your hammer ready. Knock down this peg and drop down this well. In this hole, this cave here, we finally get another use out of the magic powder. This weird idol thing here. Sprinkle it with magic powder, and this guy shows up. Baddie. Hey, blast you for waking me from my deep, dark sleep. I mean, thanks a lot, sir. But now I will get my revenge on you. Get ready for it. Is that okay with you, sir? You have major MPD, don't you? Haha, I laugh at your misfortune. Now your magic power will drop by 1/2. Congratulations. Now do your best, even though I'm sure it won't be enough. Have a nice day. See you. Yeah, what he actually did, he says he dropped it by 1/2, but what he actually did was double our magic power. So everything we cast now costs 1/2 as much. So he really doesn't know how to cast curses. Anyway. Oh, excuse me. I'm having a dry throat today for some reason. There's one more thing we gotta do before we go into the Dark Forest. Kill these two to get through. Charge up your sword, because we got a bunch of Gways here now. Get rid of them. But what we want to do is come up here to the lumberjacks. The lumberjack twins. Remember the tree they were cutting down? Yeah, they're done cutting it now. Now what we do is run into it, and it knocks the branches and leaves down, and creates a hole. This whole thing was hollow the entire time. If we drop down here, we get a fairy fountain here, as you could tell by the music. So if you need it, there's fairies there. But more importantly, come through here and we get another piece of heart. Piece number 4 for the one we were working on. So now we have 13 hearts, which means we have 26 health. There are some other things we could do in the Dark World on this side, but I think I'll space that stuff out. But see if we can get by these guys. Yep, we're good. Now if you come all the way over to the left side, kill this guy with the sign, because that's hilarious. Kill this guy with a sign, because it's hilarious. Freeze him. And come up here and take a shortcut through here. Don't worry about the blue guy, he can't get you. And come down this way. If you need it, smash into this tree, get a magic decanter. And now, since we have the hammer, we can knock down these pegs. And under this rock, we can find another warp tile into the Dark World. Now, like I said, there is a couple other things we can do in here, on this side of the Dark World, but we'll save it for next run. But for now, let's start heading into the Dark Forest to get to the Dark Forest dungeon here, Mathula's lair. Now, any one of these holes here, or the open skulls, will lead into the dungeon. Plus, there's another hole underneath the central bush there. So, you can choose to go into any one of those. But, before we do that, we want to come down to this one. Now, there's a lot of enemies here, and Gibdos take forever. What I want to do is use the bombos. Even with the Master Sword, it takes like 8 hits or something to kill the Gibdos there. So, bombos just makes real good work of them. Anyway, to get through, we want to lift that central pot there and pull this statue onto it, while trying to avoid Floormaster. In this room, use the bombos again. There's too many enemies here to deal with. And there was that changer that's in the bottom, or in the pot there, that would have been a problem if he got let loose. In this chest, we get the big key finally. Usually get that later and after the map and the compass, but in this side room here, if you need it, there's a magic decanter. keep your bombos ready, because the bombos is going to be a very useful item in any of the future dungeons here, especially if it's a room with a lot of enemies in it. And if you ever need to, if you start running low on magic, just you can use the ether or the ice rod and freeze things, and use the hammer to get magic decanters. Remember what that one guy said. But now that we have the big key, we can go into any one of these entrances. My personal choice is this one to get full exploration. If you need it, there's decanters and health in those chests there, or the pots. Same with the ones on the left side there. I don't need them, obviously. I'm sick of you guys. Just gonna use this. Make quick work of you guys. Careful when you open this chest. It's got the compass in it, but when you open it, yeah, opens a bunch of holes in the floor that can be very annoying to navigate your way through. So be careful of that. I'm up here. Use the bombos again. Get rid of the Gibdos. The red Stalfos isn't that bad, but the Gibdos, they're annoying. Whoa! That was close. But in here we get another key for this door. It leads us out to where that first open skull would lead into. And we got the big chest there, the dungeon chest, but we got no way to get through to it just yet. But if you navigate your way over this way, that door closes behind you. Use bombos once more. We got to get rid of the Gibdos here. And here we got a key. Decanters and health. Now I forget which one it is, but I thought it might be, but might not be. There's a way to open that door again. I think it's... I don't think there is a way to open that door again. But anyway, we don't need to. Excuse me. Come through here. Ricochet him off the rubber, off the bouncer and into the hole there, just to deal with him real quick. Step on this star to get rid of those holes around this chest so we can get the map. Now on the map here, to the left of us, you see the room with the dungeon chest in it. But there was no way to get over to it. If we get the hook shot, get right up to the edge of the hole here, can hook, just barely hook onto these pots. Ah! Ow! Go away. If you need to, there's hearts and refills of everything in these pots around here. The hole underneath the bushes, that in that circle of pots is where it drops you, so get the bomb and blast this hole open. Now if you need to, there's more refills under these pots here to do it without, to get them without falling down the hole. Hook shot over this way, get these ones over here, then hook shot back. Simple. And we got a big blast wall here. Get rid of that. Just pull the lever. We got some mini Moldorms here. We also have the dungeon chest. In it we find the fire rod. It's going to be very useful in the near future. But that is about all the time I have for this episode. So next time we'll be going back through the second entrance here and exploring the second half of Mothula's lair and see if we can find him and rescue the third maiden there. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's been fun playing with you guys, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, wormlings.